Good morning, Unity. Spring is officially here tomorrow. Yes! We've been having beautiful weather this week, and I've been eternally grateful. But I'm also going to be eternally grateful when we get the rain that's predicted, too. So if you would all stand, I want you to dance. I want you to have fun today. No being self-conscious. There's even plenty of room over there. We're going to call that our dance floor if you really want to get down.
Hello world is a song that we're singing. Come on, get happy. A whole lot of loving is what we'll be bringing. We'll make you happy. We had a dream, we go traveling together. We spread a little love and then we keep moving on. Something always happens whenever we're together. We get a happy feeling, then we're singing a song. Traveling along is the song that we're singing. Come on, get happy. A whole lot of loving is what we'll be bringing. We'll make you happy. Hello world is the song that we're singing. Come on, get happy. A whole lot of loving is what we'll be bringing. We'll make you happy. We had a dream, we go traveling together and spread a little love and then we keep moving on. Something always happens whenever we're together. We get a happy feeling when we're singing a song. Traveling along is a song that we're singing. Come on, get happy. A whole lot of loving is what we'll be bringing. We'll make you happy. We'll make you happy. We'll make it happy. I think a lot of us know this song.
Sing along if you know it.
Sometimes I'm right and I can be wrong. My own beliefs are in my song. The butcher, the banker, the drummer, and then makes no difference what group I'm in. Sing! I am everyday people.
Yeah, yeah.
There is a blue one who can't accept the green one, for living with the fat one, trying to be a skinny one. Different strokes for different folks, and so on and so on, and Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Ooh, sha-sha, we got to live together. Sha-sha, I am no better, and neither are you. We are the same, whatever we do. You love me, you hate me, you know me, and then you can figure out what bag I'm in. I am everyday people.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. There is a long hair that doesn't like the short hair, for being such a rich one that will not help the poor one. Different strokes for different folks, and so on and so on, and Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Ooh, sha-sha, we got to live together. There is a yellow one that won't strokes for different folks, and so on and so on, and Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Ooh, sha-sha. Ooh, sha-sha. Everyday people. Sha-sha.
Can you hear me? Yes? Is it on? Okay. Oh, Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, aren't those songs fun? Who had a big crush on David Cassidy? Yeah, a few of you. I know I did. Well, welcome. We're so glad you're here. Peace and love to all of you today and every day. And we are celebrating Women's History Month. Yay to women and the men who support them. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, for sure, for sure. We want to connect with you. You should have gotten a connection card when you walked in. If you didn't, let us know. You can get one on the way out. Fill it out. You can put lots of information on there. Let us know if you're interested in volunteering. Let us know if you need a prayer. And you fill that out, and we'll do a drawing once a month, and you win some fun prizes. So please make sure you do that. Oh, and Reverend Becky, she will be speaking today, and she is retiring soon. So her luncheon is going to be on March 27th, coming up in just a week at 11:30, right after the service. So please join us for that. We'll have food. It'll be nice. You get to say goodbye and give a hug to Reverend Becky. And fill out a card, a thank you card. If she has touched your heart through her service and her sermons and just by the beautiful person that she is, please fill out a thank you card for her. And there's a new class starting April 4th on Life is in the Transitions. I'll be teaching that class, and when I say teaching, it's always very interactive. I learn as much from you as you do from me. And we have changes going on here at the church, but don't we always have changes going on in our life? And yeah, and it's nice. This book is really cool. It helps you realize you're not alone, and helps you think about how to move through the transition period and forward into the future. So it's really going to be life-changing and a lot of fun. I hope you can join me. And please email the office at unityomaha.org to sign up for our newsletter, to get information such as about the classes that we're offering. So make sure that you're on that so you know what's going on here at Unity. And please, if this community supports you, please also support back through that law of circulation through your gifts via text, online, or by snail mail. All right, so please say the vision with me today. In oneness with universal energy, we celebrate a world united in divine love. And we get there by our mission, so please say that with me. We raise vibrational consciousness through creative teachings, positive prayer, and a nurturing community. We definitely do. So today, this month, I embrace change as a path to new beginnings. That's our focus for the month of March. And so now we'll take a time of prayer. If you would like to close your eyes or have your gaze down and just get nice and relaxed. Oh, and I take a breath, allowing that divine light to flow over me, to flow through me, filling every cell of my body, knowing that that divine source is in everything, is in me, is in you, is in every situation. Oh, and I know that I am one with this power, this love, this grace. I'm one with each person here today in the sanctuary and each person watching online. I know that on this beautiful day where we celebrate the 60s, I allow anything that doesn't serve me to fall away, and I fill with love and peace. And I know that by filling my heart with love and peace, I am able to send that out to those around me who might be suffering, to my community, and in fact to the whole world. We have seen that suffering, and we can change the world by simply filling ourselves. It starts with us, with that love and peace, and allowing that to flow out to everyone around. And what a beautiful world it is, and it will be even more so when we send that love and peace out to all. And I am so very grateful for that divine spirit that fills me with that love and peace. Grateful that I can share that with others. Grateful for this beautiful community, for our wonderful music ministry, and for Reverend Becky, who gives the message today. And I release these words, knowing indeed that it is so, with ease, grace, love, and joy. And so it is. Amen.
Would everyone please stand for our spirit song?
Everybody sing. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Where are they? Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Oh, it's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Everybody sing, come on.
Oh, yes, I can make it now. The pain is gone.
Where are the bad feelings?
All of the bad feelings have disappeared.
Here is the rainbow.
Here is the rainbow I've been praying for.
It's gonna be a bright,
sunshiny day.
Oh, look all around. There's nothing but blue skies. Look straight ahead. There's nothing but blue
I can see clearly now, the rain is gone.
All the obstacles are gone.
I can see all obstacles in my way.
Now we're gonna have them go, right? Come on. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. Oh, a bright,
sunshiny day.
Ooh, look all around. There's nothing but blue skies. Look straight ahead. There's nothing but blue skies. Woo! I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Woo! Oh, here is the rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright,
sunshiny day.
Oh, it's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. Real, 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 real bright, 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 sunshiny day. Oh, it's gonna be a bright, oh, bright, bright, sunshiny day. Oh, it's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. One more time. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. Yay! You're all wonderful.
Hello again. By the way, my name's Susan Kimball. It's so good to be back, and thank you for your prayers. As you can see, my hip is pretty awesome, so I'm very excited. Very excited about that. Thank you. I am your prayer chaplain today, and so I will be available after service in the chapel for prayers. Please come over and get a prayer. And so our daily word first: never too old, never too bad, never too late, never too sick, to start from scratch once again. And that's from Bikram Chaudhry. And I'll see if I can say this, from Nisargadatta Maharaja. I love this. Wisdom is knowing I am nothing. Love is knowing I am everything. And between the two, my life moves.
So this next song is very nostalgic, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
If I could say something before this song gets kicked off, this song here is a very special song. To me, my mother made her transition in 2002, and my dad just this past December. But this was my mom's love song to my father. So when Dee chose this, I was like, you got to be kidding. She said,
pressure.
no, we're going to sing it. Yeah, now there's pressure.
Pressure on me.
We're going to put it on you. Right. But we hope you enjoy Top of the World.
Feeling coming over me.
Let's
We're
do
gonna
that
start
intro.
this one
Let's do that
again.
intro one more time.
A
stronger, please.
little slower.
Yeah, it's a little quick.
Yeah, that's not
She had her
good.
oxygen mask out here already.
Right. We're going to do that again.
Thank you.
Such a feeling's coming over me. There is wonder in most everything I see. Not a cloud in the sky, got the sun in my eyes, and I won't be surprised if it's a dream. Everything I want this world to be is now coming true, especially for me. And the reason is clear, it's because you are here. You're the nearest thing to heaven that I've seen. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I found ever since you've been around. Your love's put me at the top of the world. Something in the world has learned my name, and it's telling me that things are not the same. Leaves on the tree and the touch of the breeze, there's a pleasing sense sense of happiness for me. There is only one wish on my mind. When this day is through, I hope that I will find that tomorrow will be just the same for you and me. All I need, it will be mine if you are here. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I've found ever since you've been around. Your love's put me at the top of the world. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I found ever since you've been around. Your love's put me at the top of the world.
Sorry. We got another song. Forgive me. We be jamming.
Hey! Think of your fellow man, lend him a helping hand, put a little love in your heart. You see it's getting late, oh please don't hesitate, put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place, and the world will be a better place for you, for me, You just wait and see. Another day goes by, still the children cry. Put a little love in your heart, put a little love in your heart. Want the world to know we won't let hatred grow. Put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place, and the world will be a better place for you, for me, You just wait and see. Oh, put a little love in your heart.
Sometimes in our lives we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Come on.
Take a good look around, and if you're feeling down, put a little love in your heart.
Put a little love in your heart.
When you decide
So put a little love in your heart. Let me put all my stuff over here. So I'm going to invite you to bear with me this morning because the voice is still not 100% and it comes and goes. So if at some point you see my lips moving and nothing coming out, just take a breath. Okay? It'll be good. I'm glad to be back with you guys. It's hard to believe that it's this week and next and I'm done. But I'm not done. Not done. You know, we're so blessed to have an opportunity to come together and know that we have the capacity to embrace change and recognize that change is the path to new beginnings. I did a post on Facebook this week, and it hit home because it said, without change, we would not have butterflies. So think about that, you know? If change didn't happen, we wouldn't have butterflies. And that's what it's all about for all of us. I found, and I think this is the Pema Chodron Day, because I found a quote from her. It said, "There is a common misunderstanding among all the human beings who have ever been on earth that the best way to live is to avoid pain and just get comfortable. If we are committed to comfort at any cost, as soon as we come up against the least edge of pain, we're going to run. We'll never know what's beyond that particular barrier or wall or fearful thing." I thought that is so true, and it is so amazing that we do that. You know, we are into our creature comforts, aren't we? And so we're always looking for that way of being comfortable. Well, what I've learned in my life, and believe me, what I've learned through the course of this process of transitioning from my life here in Omaha to my next life beyond these walls, is that resistance is a pain. Literally. Really, literally. So there are two basic rules in life. Change is inevitable, and everybody resists change. I've thought about this quite a bit, and what I recognize is I've always seen myself as a change agent. I've always seen myself as someone who drives change, who promotes change, moving us to a different level. And I am. But what I also realized is I'm great with change as long as it's by my hand. Let it be something that someone else is doing or something that is where I am just in the midst of it and have no control, and I'm just like everybody else. The resistance comes up, and what I know from years of experience and years of experience in the scientific community when I was selling rehab equipment is when resistance comes up, pain happens. Pain happens. So if we're in pain, we need to look at what it is where the resistance is. And a lot of it, you know, in this situation, we're talking about a lot of emotional pain, a lot of emotional resistance. So Myrtle Fillmore said, "It is much more important to change and to do that which is the best of our progress and our health than to be smugly consistent or to make the excuse that we have always done thus and so, and it is too late to change now." Those of you that were here in my early years of Unity of Omaha know that it was like a war cry to me when somebody said, "Well, we've always done it this way." It was like, I dare you. And you know, because just because we've always done something a certain way doesn't mean that it's the best for us, is it? You know, that butterfly was a caterpillar. It was a chrysalis. Would it be in its best interest to stay that? Not at all. But it also has to deal with that resistance of growing and being something different. You know, it's really interesting as you think about it, because when we look at and when we talk about resistance, we don't really think that we're resisting things. But the best thing to do is to check in. Am I feeling anything that doesn't feel in harmony? And if so, why? Why? What's that about? Charles Fillmore, our other co-founder, said it is a testimony of all philosophers that everything is in a state of construction or destruction. These two states are all pervading, and they are apparently essential in the building of the universe. You're either building it up or tearing it down. Don't we do that with everything in life? Think about it. We have to do it with our beliefs. When you're in your kitchen cooking, or when you're calling for a delivery, something has to be changed in its form and rechanged and put back together in a different consistency in order to create that meal. We're always constructing or destructing. You know, I made reference a few minutes ago, and I've talked to some of you about this. Many years ago, I sold rehab equipment. I had a rehab equipment company, and I worked with physical therapists and occupational therapists and the whole gamut of individuals in the rehab market, chiropractors and everything. And we sold devices. I sold devices that were used in electromodalities. And if any of you have ever had any of these modalities on you, they use an electrode, and a lot of times you're going to feel a tingling, a stinging, a little bite. And the easiest way to explain that, and it's like, oh, well, electricity hurts. Do you know why it hurts? It hurts because the charge that is coming through that electrode is at a different frequency than the charge of your body. And what that is called impedance or resistance. So when we are functioning at a different frequency than the frequency of our true being, we may have some discomfort. Chances are, if we are out of alignment with the truth of who we are, we're going to have discomfort. And that is because of the resistance. Because our divine being vibrates at a certain level. And when we get into error thinking, when we get into lack consciousness, when we get into fear, when we get into all this other stuff that is not the truth of who we are, we feel in our body, our physical bodies, that resistance. We may feel it in our emotional state of the resistance. And is it always easy to come into alignment? No. But is anybody here not still a work in progress? Aren't we all still learning this as we go along? You know, this isn't a whole do-over situation, but we are living it as we go and learning it as we go. It's really the only thing we can do. It's really the only way that we can make our way through this experience. You know, this diagram I thought was pretty cool because when we deal in a life of least resistance, look how the flow goes. But as soon as we come into resistive ideas or beliefs or energy or vibration, we're clamping down on the hose. We're blocking our good. We're blocking our expansion, our possibility. We're blocking our joy. Now, what I will say is, I have been getting all kinds of opportunities in the last several months to learn this, to learn it really well. And because of my beliefs, and I'm looking in retrospect, I got sick 2 weeks ago. And I think it's because I was going beyond the capacity of where my vibration was, and I was also restricting and holding on to some old ideas. And I did it to the point that I lowered my vibration to that of illness. And the resistance in my body brought about physical illness. So, number one, it took me a few days to get my head on straight. It took me a few more days to get my heart in alignment and my beingness where it needed to be. For some reason, the throat is still saying, yeah, you got a little more to learn. But that's okay. Because I'm all about us learning it together. And if I can share something of my experience that supports you so that you don't have to go through some of the same things that I've gone through, all the better. And I'm also willing to learn from you. It's not a one-way street, is it? You know, we're all doing this together. It's all an experience of who we are and who we're becoming with each moment. So, Esther Hicks from Abraham Hicks Experience said, negative emotion is your indicator. It is your warning light of resistance, while positive emotion is your indicator of allowance or being in alignment. And they are on the same meter. Allowance and resistance, they're all as part of that same process. And it's whichever one we decide to be in alignment with. You know, we work with resistance all the time in our lives. And anytime there's a change and there's resistance, we come into different experiences. And we have different perspectives. And like I said, I'm real good at change as long as I'm the one pushing the buttons. But when I have things that are out of my control, I remember real quickly how human I am and how much I still have yet to learn. And so I invite you all to pay attention to your emotions, to pay attention to who you are, to pay attention to what's coming up so that you can be in charge and have that experience be one that is different and not as painful. But don't do avoidance, because avoidance doesn't do you any good. And I'm going to invite our music team to come back up because they're going to do a song getting us ready for meditation. So while they're doing this, I'm going to invite you to go ahead and get yourself ready, and let's go into a time together of meditation.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living here today. Imagine there's no country. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living a life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. Hope someday you'll join us and the world will be as one, as one.
Yes. Yes, as we come into this time of meditation, allow yourself to imagine. Imagine all of those things that those beautiful words spoke of. Imagine as you come into this experience of oneness that you do so in harmony. You do so in that vibration of divine love, releasing resistance. That you recognize that for things to be as we have that desire, that they must change. And allow yourself to be in that change. Recognizing that change is inevitable. And our control is in how we function with it, how we flow with it, how we embrace. So as we go deeper and deeper into that heart space, into that place of divine connection, we do so with openness. We do so with pure expectation of love and harmony. We see ourselves and the world around us as a place of peace, a place of joy. We become agents of change. We become the catalyst for new beginnings, the cheerleaders, the sponsors, the seers and the doers that support the changes that come, the changes that are required for the beauty to expand. And as we open our hearts to this, we know that we have this capacity. We know that as we walk in alignment with our higher self, that we shine a light for our path and for the path of others. And as we go into a few moments of silence, I invite you to just be in the presence of the beauty that you are. Allow yourself to bask in that light. Allow it to flow through your being and to shine. Just imagine. Imagine the beauty. Imagine the oneness. Imagine love being the highest emotion that you experience on a daily basis. And as you match that thought, the beauty unfolds within you and around you. in this moment and in each moment. For in this truth, we have our being, and our being is good. And we are blessed. And so it is. Amen. And so now it is that time that we do our demonstration of abundance and prosperity. So those of you that are here with us for the first time, we call this our Sacred Walk of Abundance. The music team will be performing. You are welcome to come and experience this demonstration of giving and receiving. As you support this ministry and our mission and the truth of who we are through your tithes, gifts, and offerings, we invite you to bring it forward and place it in the goblet. And as you do so, take an affirmation with you. And there is a receipt of something with you for the coming week. Those of you that are at home, we invite you to donate either through our text to give or through going to our website, unityomaha.org, and clicking on the donate button. It is through your gifts and your offerings that this ministry exists, because that is how we do what we do. And so join me as we speak our affirmation for the month of March. I am grateful for a full and prosperous life. Okay, now I question, are you guys feeling grateful and prosperous? I couldn't let you get away with that, right? I mean, here my voice isn't as strong as it should be, but I need to hear you. I would love to hear you over me. How about that? You ready? I am grateful for a full and prosperous life, and so it is.
When the moon is in the seventh house and Jupiter aligns with Mars, then peace will guide the planets and love will steer the stars. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, age of Aquarius. Sympathy and trust abounding. No more fossils or derisions. Golden living dreams of vision.
Mystic crystal revelation.
And the mind's true liberation. Aquarius. Aquarius. When the moon is in the seventh house and Jupiter aligns with Mars, then peace will guide the planets and love will steer the stars. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, age of Aquarius.
Some people jumping in right now. Yeah, that's all right. Clap your hands.
Let the sun Let it shine, 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 shine in.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So join me as we bless these tithes, gifts, and offerings, knowing that they came with a giving heart, with the energy of love. And as that energy and vibration has infused these tithes, gifts, and offerings, we know that they move through this ministry and out into the world carrying that same vibration. And for this we are blessed. And so it is. Amen. So I embrace change as a new path, or as a path to new beginnings, something like that, right? Yeah. All right. So will you join me? If you'll go ahead and stand and join me in the prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds me.
I am that light.
The love of God enfolds me.
I am that love.
The power of God protects me.
I am that power.
The presence of God watches over me.
I am that presence.
Wherever I am, God is, and all is well. Have a great beginning to spring, and I'll see you next Sunday.
Every superstition writings on the wall. Every superstition ladder's about to fall. A 13-month-old baby broke the looking glass. And 7 years of bad luck, good things in your past. When you believe in things you don't understand, you will suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Every superstition, wash your face and hands. Rid me of the problem. Do all that you can. Keep me in a daydream. Ho! Keep me going strong. You don't want to save me. That is my song. When you believe in things you don't understand, you will suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Yeah. There is superstitions, nothing more to say. There is superstitions, devil's on his way. A 13-month-old baby broke the looking glass, yeah. 7 years of bad luck, good things in your past. When you believe in things you don't understand, then you suffer. Superstition ain't the way.